My roommate's birthday is in 2 weeks, and just this morning I just came out with what's made her.
Chris, Nicholas, are you recording me?
No. So let's start planning. The things that I need are obviously oil paint, an easel, maybe two because I want to paint two, and canvases. Now, out of these three, I'm gonna make the easel, because yes. So for the easel design, I thought of making it like this. You can move both up and down and adjust to the canvas size. But Maru said no, so I discarded the upper part because it's kind of like impossible to make it without the bottom one, right? Also, we need brushes and whatever the name of this thing that I'm drawing is called, and some organization stuff because I don't want this to be all around the house. And I'm gonna take all these ideas and throw them out because I don't care. I should have this like walnut wood here, so I'm gonna be making the easel out of walnut. But it's kind of heavy and I think that gives into the quality, I don't know. Now that it comes to mind, I haven't told you about my woodworking journey, right? My woodworking journey. And it's only been a month, but still. Let's talk about project. Project number 1. Why? Why wood? Because I saw some wood to spare in my class. And also, this is an empty space that I just put garbage here from time to time, and I needed to organize that. I don't know the the wood to spare. Look at all those chickens. How? Oh, I just measured with my phone, and I made this sketch. Talking about skills. Talking about the skills that it takes. I take these skills, I did some cutting, and that cutting, I did this cutting, that's a bounce off. I did some gluing, some sanding, there's a presentation, this is the present tense, and some varnishing. I love varnish. But every project that you get into, it has mistakes. Mistake number 1 that I made, I did not trust the glue. What am I talking about? If you look over here, this is this kind of like a sketch, right? Do you agree? It kind of looks like a sketch. Did you straight say no? I also printed this. So I can put like stuff. Project number 2.
All of the projects are hanging themselves.
Maybe that's just foreshadowing. Why? Well, my roommate, this motherfucker, saw this on a store. Took a picture and she asked me if I can make it for less money than it was selling. No. It's kind of cool. You put your laptop. Oh, this is not a laptop. You put your laptop and you put it on your. And then the laptop. How did I make it? I don't know why I put that, but I measured by eye. I looked. No, for real, but how? How did I make it? But I glued.
Is that Simba?
What? These are actually 2 pieces of wood. I glue them together. This is the finishing look. It doesn't look good. Mistakes. I actually haven't looked this online or anything, and I've only taken Maru's word for it. But when I finish varnishing,
why do you right click?
When I finished the whole thing, Maru said, "Wait a minute. Why do you varnish it like this? And you go up and down, up and down." I had it in front of me and just did it. I didn't think about it. And I really tried sanding it and doing it again, and it did not work, and it stayed like it stained that way, even though it's like a, see-through varnish. Well, I guess now I know. Also, I had a really, really tiny brush. Now, you might be thinking, well, those projects suck. Maybe you suck. You're probably not thinking that. I don't know what I know you're a nice person. You're probably just thinking this. What tools do you have available at school? I just think that you probably said, what tools do you have available? But I'm in school and I have no tools available in my house. So I just take the ones at school. These are the ones that I have. I have a band saw. And you're like, you're probably not like that because I didn't show you and you barely saw it. And if you saw it, oh my god, your vision is incredible. But this project over here that I showed before is not straight. Like, I didn't cut it straight. Why? Because I cut it by eye. Why again? Because this is the only tool that I had to cut. And it doesn't have anything that I can use as a guide. And you're like, yes, you can probably put a guide there. But the bandsaw, I think it's kind of broken. We have this tool. It's a hole making machine. It's a hole making machine. As you can see, I don't know the names of these tools. You put a drill here, and then you do this. It's on the other side, and then it goes down, and then you drill. And I have this, the sanding god. You put the wood here, and or you put it here, and it sands it. Here you can see me trying to glue this drawer part. The glue usually takes about like 2 hours to dry, but I thought that I could just keep like an hour and a half because the class was about to end. And spoiler alert, it didn't work. I had to glue it at home in the end, but not before trying it once again in a different class with the same amount of time. But at last I learned after making the exact same mistake twice that I should just let it dry longer. Big brain move right there. "9:24 p.m. and I am very sleepy, and funny thing, Maru doesn't like the sound of sanding, so I have to do it when she's either not around or asleep. So I'm gonna be doing it now. She's asleep. It is 9 p.m. but don't judge her, it's her birthday tomorrow.
Oh my god, they don't stop talking.
They're making like a thing.
Oh, really?
What? These kids are so...
Wait, what?
Oh no, I put too much. So for starters, Maru did not like this packaging and cringe. So I made her a swiveling oil paintbrush thing. It kind of looks like this. And let me explain a bit of my reasoning behind many of the things I did in this design. Was I didn't think that if I moved the upper parts, it was gonna stay stable. I thought it was gonna fall because the oil paints are kind of heavy. So I thought if I buy clay and I make some of the 3D print inside filled with clay, it's gonna be way heavier and it will support the whole thing.
This is just the prototype though. I usually don't know how to do like printing time lapses, so
Whoa, what a nice transition, didn't even see it. And then this will be very heavy, I think. First batch out of, I don't know how many. The plan is to put just this one here. That one there. And then separator. And then when this one is finished, you put it here. And when that one is finished, you put another separator. And then you put another on top. So it would kind of balance out, wouldn't it? So I don't even know if the clay was so necessary. That eases my mind. This is the 3D printed version. And also, you can put this here. Pretty. 3D printed these, which I was talking to Maru, this might be kind of the same problem I have with the paint palette. The big problem with 3D printing that is that it's kind of hard to get the color out of it to reuse it. And I thought, let me 3D print these ones, right? And because Maru uses a lot of force to get the color and mix it breaks easily. So scrap that, I'm just gonna buy it. The canvas holder. So I needed two main things, not just to hold the canvas in a nice way to like have the room organized, but I need also, say you're done painting this, I want it in a place where it doesn't touch much of the surface so it can dry. And those were the things that Maru asked me to make. But after seeing a bit of it, I noticed that she doesn't have any place in the house so she can hang her paintings. I just made a mini IKEA skadis. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Skidded.
For now, I'm using these holders, but I might make my own version to actually hang the most amount of oil pens that I can. I just realized that I didn't show any video of me showing the whole easel. So here it is. I think just by this video you can tell which one I made first. I did not think of the design looked from the front, so I just glued these two pieces of wood up. But for the second try, I obviously realized it has to look pretty. How it works is there's two bolts and nuts here, and you can loosen this up and then move the whole drawer up and down. Same with this one. I made a really big mistake, and you can probably tell like the glue marks, is that this is pretty thin of a wood, and I made it too big of a hole, and then it kept breaking in the middle. I think I made like a 3 or 4 diameter hole. So yeah, do not look at I guess I learned my lesson. For now, it's holding up pretty good with wood. And yeah, this is the final look. And you can adjust it to be tighter there. If you got any other recommendations what I could print or make for this oil painting setup, please leave it in the comments. I don't know how to finish this. Transition. So this is kind of awkward, and I didn't want to do it, but as you can see here, I have no other choice. My mom has asked me to ask you to like and subscribe. I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it, but she's asking me, and who am I to deny her that? Do whatever, but I told you.
Don't make my mom cry.
Did they subscribe?
Yep.